Have you ever wondered how chameleons switch hues faster than a disco ball? Imagine a creature that can transform its color to match the vibrant greens of a rainforest, the subtle browns of a desert, or the myriad blues of an ocean. In a blink, it becomes a living, breathing piece of art. But how? What's the secret behind the chameleon's magical ability to change color? Is it science, magic, or something else entirely? Stay tuned to uncover the secrets of these color-shifting creatures. Chameleons, the quick-change artists of the animal kingdom, have a unique set of skills. These fascinating creatures are renowned for their ability to drastically alter their appearance. But did you know that there's more to this transformation than meets the eye? Traditionally, we've thought of chameleons as masters of disguise, using their color-changing abilities to blend seamlessly into their surroundings and elude predators. However, recent studies suggest that camouflage might not be the primary purpose of this change. Instead, chameleons often change color to communicate with each other and to regulate their body temperature. Imagine being able to wear your emotions on your skin, literally. For chameleons, a shift in color can indicate a range of feelings from fear to excitement. A male chameleon might turn bright colors to show dominance or to attract a mate, while a submissive or scared chameleon may adopt duller hues to signal its intent. This vibrant language of colors enables these solitary creatures to interact without having to come into close contact. In addition to communication, chameleons also use their color-changing abilities to regulate their body temperature. Darker colors absorb more sunlight, helping them warm up in cooler climates. Conversely, lighter colors reflect sunlight, keeping them cool in hot environments. In essence, chameleons have their very own built-in thermostat, allowing them to adapt to a variety of weather conditions. So it seems the chameleon's color change is not just a clever disguise, but a sophisticated tool for survival and interaction. Every shift in hue is a word in the chameleon's colorful lexicon, a subtle indication of its mood, intent, or need. It's a dynamic living art form that plays out on the canvas of their skin. Next, we delve into the science behind this color change. As we peel back the layers of this mystery, we'll discover how these remarkable creatures manipulate light and pigment to create their dazzling displays. The artistry of the chameleon is not just skin deep. It's an intriguing blend of biology, physics, and evolution. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the fascinating world of chameleons. Now let's unravel the mystery behind this kaleidoscopic transformation. When we marvel at a chameleon changing its color, what we're actually witnessing is an extraordinary dance of light and biology, orchestrated by tiny specialized cells called chromatophores. These are the real magicians behind the chameleon's vibrant, ever-changing hues. Chromatophores are unique cells found just beneath the chameleon's transparent outer skin layer. They house microscopic sacs filled with different pigments, and it's these pigments that give chameleons their ability to change color. There are several layers of these chromatophores, each containing different pigments, and they work together like a well-coordinated orchestra to produce the wide range of colors we see on a chameleon's skin. Now, imagine these chromatophores as tiny balloons filled with colored paint. When these balloons are relaxed or deflated, the color isn't visible. But when the chameleon's nervous system sends a signal to inflate these balloons, the color expands and becomes visible to the naked eye. This is where the chameleon's nervous system plays a vital role. The chameleon doesn't consciously choose the color it wants to display. Instead, its nervous system sends signals to the chromatophores in response to changes in its environment, like temperature or mood. For instance, a chameleon might turn a darker color to absorb more heat, or display bright colors when it feels threatened. The chameleon's color change isn't just about pigment, though. It's also about light. The outer layer of the chameleon's skin is transparent, and beneath the chromatophores is a layer of cells that reflect light. When the chromatophores change, they affect how this layer reflects light, resulting in different colors. Imagine a disco ball. The color of the light it reflects changes as it spins, and the angle of the light hitting it changes. The chameleon's skin works in a similar way. The combination of pigments in the chromatophores and the way they manipulate light creates the chameleon's fascinating array of colors. So a chameleon doesn't simply paint itself a different color. It's a complex process involving the expansion and contraction of chromatophores, the reflection of light, and the response of the chameleon's nervous system to its environment. This is the science behind the magic. The chameleon's color change isn't just a neat party trick, it's a survival mechanism that has evolved over millions of years. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability of these creatures and to the wonders of nature itself. So it's not magic, but a complex interaction between biology and physics. Chameleons' color-changing abilities have intrigued us for centuries, leading to a few misconceptions. Now, let's take a moment to debunk these myths and set the record straight. Firstly, there's a widespread belief that chameleons change their color to camouflage themselves, to blend in with their surroundings like a stealthy little reptile ninja. But that's not entirely accurate. While it's true that a chameleon might darken its color when it's cold or brighten up in the sunlight, this color change isn't primarily about hiding from predators. You see, chameleons are more like mood rings than masters of disguise. They change color to communicate, to express their emotions and intentions to other chameleons. A chameleon might turn a bright, aggressive color when it's feeling territorial, or a dark, subdued color when it's submissive. So, next time you see a chameleon changing color, don't think of it as an invisibility cloak. Think of it more like a billboard, broadcasting the chameleon's feelings to the world. Next up, there's a misconception that chameleons can transform into any color they choose, like a living, breathing paint palette. But each chameleon species has a specific range of colors it can display based on its unique set of pigments. So while a chameleon's color change is impressive, it's not unlimited. Lastly, some believe that chameleons are slow and sluggish creatures. This couldn't be further from the truth. Chameleons might move slowly when they're stalking prey or exploring their environment, but when they need to, they can be surprisingly quick. Especially when it comes to their tongues, which can strike at lightning speed to snag a tasty insect. So there you have it. Chameleons are not master disguisers. They don't have an unlimited color palette, and they're certainly not slowpokes. They are, however, fascinating creatures with a unique way of communicating and surviving in the wild. Remember, not everything you hear about chameleons is true. Before we wrap up, here are some fascinating facts about these rainbow reptiles. You might think that chameleons are the slow, methodical creatures of the reptile world. But when it comes to changing colors, they do it in the blink of an eye. Literally. Chameleons can change their colors in as little as 20 seconds. That's faster than it takes for most of us to tie our shoelaces. It's a rapid-fire reaction, a swift switch that's as impressive as it is intriguing. And speaking of colors, let's talk about the chameleon's rainbow repertoire. Most of us can name a handful of colors, but chameleons, they've got us beat. These color-changing critters can morph into a myriad of hues, from the most vibrant violets to the deepest greens. They're not just limited to the colors we can see either. Chameleons can also shift into shades that are invisible to the human eye, delving into the ultraviolet spectrum. It's like they've got their own secret language of light, a hidden palette of pigments that goes beyond our perception. Now, chameleons aren't just masters of color change. They're also cultural icons, featured in various mythologies and stories across the globe. In some cultures, they're seen as symbols of adaptability and change. In others, they're associated with deception and trickery, thanks to their ability to blend into their surroundings. And in Madagascar, where the largest variety of chameleons live, they're part of local folklore and are often considered as sacred. But perhaps the most fascinating fact about chameleons is their role in the ecosystem. With their unique skills and adaptations, they play a crucial part in maintaining the balance of nature. They control insect populations, serve as food for larger animals, and even contribute to pollination as they move from plant to plant. So these rainbow reptiles are not just fascinating to look at, they're also essential to our world. As we conclude, remember this: chameleons are more than just color-changing creatures. They're rapid reactors, ultraviolet artists, cultural icons, and ecological warriors. They're a testament to the beauty and complexity of nature, a reminder of the wonders that lie in our world. So, the next time you see a chameleon shifting colors, you'll know the science behind the spectacle.